In this Python coding video, we will understand the problem 2 of problem set 2 for Introduction to Computer Science and Programming using Python. Let's have a look at the question first. Problem 2, paying debt of in a year. Now write a program that calculates the minimum fixed monthly payment needed in order to pay off a credit card balance within 12 months. By a fixed monthly payment, we mean a single number which does not change each month, but instead is a constant amount that will be paid each month. In this problem, we will not be dealing with the minimum monthly payment rate. The following variables contain values as described below. Balance, the outstanding balance on the credit card, annual interest rate as a decimal. The program should print out one line. The lowest monthly payment that will pay off all debt in under 1 year, for example. Lowest payment 180. Assume that the interest is compounded monthly according to the balance at the end of the month after the payment for that month is made. The monthly payment must be a multiple of $10 and is the same for all months. Notice it is possible for the balance to become negative using this payment scheme, which is okay. A summary of the required math is found below. Monthly interest rate is equal to annual interest rate divided by 12.0. Monthly unpaid balance is equal to previous balance minus minimum fixed monthly payment. Updated balance each month is equal to monthly unpaid balance plus monthly interest rate into monthly unpaid balance. Before we begin, please understand that there may be several possible ways to solve any given coding problem. The way I am attempting to solve this is just one of the many different solutions. If you want, you can pause this video here, try to attempt this problem on your own, and then come back to this video to see the way I have tried to solve this. Okay, let's begin. We have been provided two variables, balance and annual interest rate. We would not be needing them when we submit our final code to the edX grader, but as of now we would start with these two variables having some initial values. Just be aware that these two statements will not be part of our final code which will be submitted. So balance is equal to 5,000, annual interest rate is equal to 0.18. Here we initialize these two variables to the values provided in the introduction, which is 5,000 and 0.18 respectively. The interest rate is equal to annual interest rate divided by 12.0. Next, we take a variable called monthly interest rate and assign it the value which is annual interest rate divided by 12.0. Since we know that there are 12 months in a year and dividing the annual interest rate by 12 will give us the monthly interest rate value. Fixed monthly payment is equal to 10. We take a variable fixed underscore monthly underscore payment and assign it an initial value of 10 as we need it to start from 10. While fixed monthly payment is less than balance. Then we create a while loop with the condition that the loop will run till fixed monthly payment is less than the balance, so that we can check all the values less than the balance starting from 10 and with a multiple of 10. Monthly paid balance equal to 0, interest 0. We also take two variables called monthly unpaid balance and interest and assign them both an initial value of 0, as these variables will be used later in our program. Remaining balance is equal to balance. Then we take another variable remaining balance and assign it an initial value of balance. For month in range 1,13 colon enter. Now we take a for loop which will be used to loop over all the 12 months to do the needed calculations. Monthly underscore unpaid underscore balance is equal to remaining underscore balance minus fixed underscore monthly payment. Now we write this statement as we are given that the monthly unpaid balance is equal to previous balance minus minimum fixed monthly payment. Interest is equal to monthly interest rate into monthly unpaid balance remaining underscore balance is equal to monthly unpaid balance plus interest. Now we write two more statements to find the updated balance each month as given the problem. So we first find the interest, which is calculated by finding the product of the monthly interest rate and monthly unpaid balance. And then we calculate the remaining balance by adding the monthly unpaid balance and interest. If remaining underscore balance is equal to is less than equal to 0, break. Then we write a condition to check whether the remaining balance has gone down below 0, because if it has, then we add break to come out of the loop if that is so. Fixed fixed monthly payment plus is equal to 10. We also add a statement to increment the fixed monthly payment by 10 every time the loop is run, because it is given that the monthly payment must be a multiple of $10 and is the same for all months. Print lowest payment fixed payment. Finally, we print the value of fixed monthly payment to get the lowest payment as our desired output. Now let's run the code and we see that the output shows that the remaining balance is 460. Now let's check if our code is correct. It will be if it works for the test cases as well. First, test case 1. So now we change the two statements at the beginning of our code with the values provided in the test case 1. As balance is equal to 3329 and annual interest rate is equal to 0.2. Also, according to test case 1, our code should generate the result as lowest payment 310. Now we run this program with these values and see that our output is correct. Hence, our code passes the first test case. Now let's try our code by changing the two values according to test case 2. So we update the variables as balance is equal to 4773 and annual interest rate is equal to 0.2. And if the code is correct, then it should generate the output as lowest payment 440. Now run the program and we see that our code is correct, hence our code passes the second test case too. Now let's try our code by changing the two values according to the test case 3. So we update the variables as balance is equal to 3926 and annual interest is equal to 0.2. And if code is correct, then it should generate the output as lowest payment 360. Now run the program and we see that our code is correct. Hence our code passes the third test case as well. Thus we have verified that our code is correct and work for all the test cases. Now before we submit the code to the edX grader, we need to make sure that we have deleted the first two statements and after that only we do our final summation. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching it. If the solution is not clear to you, you can watch this video again. After that, if you still have some confusion or query, leave a comment below with your question. If you are looking for the answer of some particular Python problem, please feel free to mention the same in the comments below. And if possible, we will try to post a video with the solution for the same. If you want us to keep posting more such videos, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with others, and do let us know in the comments section below. Thank you.